SKTs, they can't really force much. They don't have a comp that can force, so even if they're trading down in terms of effectiveness, as we see them actually taken out of mid lane.
Banger can get stunned up, but arrows are there. Flash was fighting 2v3, 2v4 with Daisy in the mix as well. Flash was disengaged. Oh, could turn it back around. Faker does get the shockwave on the caster, but that's a cooldown burn as Flash was collapsing. MMD coming in for the right-hand side. Maple is looking for the flame join. He's going to flash it out. Maple getting in there, but there's the death touch on back. Does take out Sword Art. SKT may have just defended Maple. Going to get caught. He's forced to flash to Sword away, but Faker chasing in. Needs one more order. Gets him now. MMD back with the blast code into SKT. Going to flash out of the way, but Faker going to keep chasing. Root Call Lance from Peanut. MMD, he's tanky, but it's not enough. There's SKT with the team fight.
And listen, that's their way of forcing you. Throw down Daisy in the mid lane, and you force the other team.
Two players that get a lot of things done for their team. It's kind of the mark of a good jungler. Faker latewood onto the Raptors. Let's see what's going on. Maple, yeah, taking damage here. This E does a lot here at level 1, and there aren't that many level 1 champions that are super amazing, but Cassiopeia is one of them.
Nice minion waves we have over here. Shame you can't come near them, is what Faker says to Maple.
Yeah, Faker definitely knows the matchup. Getting an early amount of harass done onto Maple. Does have Corruption Potion, is willing to expend a lot of his mana.
The majority of his 500 gold item just to enter and get near the minion wave. He still hasn't been able to order any minions. He has 0 minions at 2 minutes 20.
It's actually all zeros right now because he's about to run out of Corrupting Potion charged as well.
Yeah, and here's one of the minor tweaks. SKT banned LeBlanc every game of the group stage. They didn't have to. Faker knows how to play as and against LeBlanc, so really 0 CS to 11 with the level 1 recall. That's what Faker.
Unfortunately, because of all the action in mid lane, but Carter and Peanut both level 4, just farming up early as Faker added again onto Maple. Maple just getting run down every single time. Faker not going to make it a highlight just yet, but Maple's forced out again.
Yeah, Faker's angry about something right here because he's just gone and gotten the Dark Seal. Is to be pushed out of the lane after your teleport because that's when you lose total control of the lane. Oh my goodness. The thing that Faker's doing is he's applying so much threat to Maple that he's never even getting off the second part of his chains.
Maple again, big mini wave, going to try and make something happen here. Gets the chain down. Caster also joining. Stand United going to move in there as well, but Faker, as he sums, flashes away and just testing, seeing where Flash Wolves are. Caster miasmed up. Winter's Blast going to miss. Faker just going to chase forward, force the gobble from Sword Art. Faker not done. Seraph's going to get chained up by Maple, but Maple does pitiful damage at this point.
And that's Faker understanding vision as well as his own strength. He knows he's not going to get turned around on because 4 members of his team were missing, but it was just him and Wolf that were walking into the entire Flash Wolves team. They pushed him back. Look at this Baron drop.
Wolf's just going to zone them out of the way. The rest of the team finished it already dead before Flash Wolves get anywhere close. And now SKT going to leap into action. Caster, ulti's away. Faker Flash, ulti's just for the souls. Betty gets a nice chain out, but Peter prompts the Ragnarok, goes straight into Betty as Wolf exhausts the Varus, and Maple just trying to keep them down. MMD will be the sacrifice. Faker grabs his first kill out, or get another kill, but SKT, the rest of them now, a call to arms to reinforce. Caster dead to Wolf, and he gets him with a Q. Sword Art just melts under all the damage, and Faker leaps towards the fountain to barely miss getting
for Betty to push up. Again, forcing the Arcane shift back. They manufacture fights.
Maple back in, but Faker here with the barrier flash and the shockwave. Maple gonna flash it. Really wants to go in, but Peanut into deep end already. He'll get burnt. Peanut, huge damage, and Faker shuts it down with a dissonance.
Damage deals being like, well, I got some sick items over here. What you gonna do? He doesn't have to respect anything on the side of Flash.
Also, shockwave back in. Here's Maple, though maybe gonna try and turn it back. Barriers up for Faker, does have his flash. Barely missed the ultimate. Maple flashed in, but the Wild Groot gonna save him. Wolf there for his team. So far, an SKT gonna look for this first Nexus turret. Second in a 4 pretty soon here as they TB back in with Mooney. Daisy mounting his back opens up, and the swell of pressure has built into a wave that looks, the force of which looks to cleave Flash Wolves straight into. They will sweep the Flash Wolves, they will defend their MSI championship, and they will do what they have always done, achieve victory.
And also removing any doubt of someone maybe having an edge sometimes on SKT because Flash Wolves were 4-2 against them coming into this. Some people were whispering, oh, maybe Flash Wolves is SKT's kryptonite. No, they are not they are not the kryptonite for SKT here. Total dominance in a 3-0.
David versus Goliath is so often the case when you take to the rib against SK Telecom T1, and it feels like every tournament, every LCK match day, you need to anoint a new David because Goliath keeps rolling through every contender. Now only the Afrika Freaks, a team that obviously has never gone to an international event, holds a positive win rate against SKT.